We are of the view that the United States needs to take strong, decisive action to arrest the stress in our financial system. Through our new TARP authority, Treasury will purchase preferred stock in each of the banks represented in this room. That stock will yield 5% the first 5 years, 9% after that. We give you money, you lend it out. It will unfreeze credit, stabilize the banks, restore confidence. Everyone will be better off with more capital in the system, and that is why all 9 of you will participate in the program.
Some of us don't need any capital.
You all need capital. You have no idea what the market's going to look like in a year.
Neither do you. I'm not one of you New York guys with your fancy products. Well, why am I in this room talking about bailing you out?
The stronger banks will serve as cover for the weaker banks. If just some of you take it, the money is a signal that a bank is too weak to survive. The market will devour it.
How much are we talking about? 125 billion. Bank of America, 15 billion. Bank of New York Mellon, 3 billion. Citigroup, 25 billion. Goldman Sachs, 10 billion. JP Morgan, 25 billion. Merrill Lynch, 10 billion. Morgan Stanley, 10 billion. State Street, 2 billion. Wells Fargo, 25 billion.
What happened to buying toxic assets? Wasn't that the idea?
It's too slow. He'll be dead before we sort it out.
So we're just handing the reins over to you?
Deal's actually pretty good. You turn your nose up at this now and we have to rescue you later, the terms won't be nearly as attractive.
It's cheap capital. It's not the worst idea in the world.
It is for those of us who already have capital.
We will be non-voting shareholders. This will be a temporary measure.
What if we decline to be involved?
The chairman of the FDIC is sitting right there. Tomorrow you'll find out you're not as well capitalized as you think you are.
What kind of protections can you offer on changes for compensation policy? I mean, if the government is going to become a part owner, does that mean that the government is going to dictate compensation?
You're asking me about your bonus right now, John?
I'm running a company. If the Fed tells me I can't offer competitive pay for talent, you're going to launch the biggest brain drain this country's ever seen. Is that the way you want to run the banks?
Until the money is repaid to the Treasury, there will be some limitations on tax deductions and golden parachutes.
Well, there you go.
I don't really understand why there needs to be so much tension about this. The country is facing the worst economy since the Great Depression. If the financial system collapses, it will take every one of you down.
Give me the papers.
You can't just sign it.
Oh, no?
Not without your board.
My board's on 24-hour notice. I think they'll go along with it. And if they don't, they'll fire me.
Anyone else?